Life is good, Internet. Life is good. We got Bama and Clemson losing to give Oregon a better chance to sneak into the playoffs, the college football playoffs. We got the MariGOAta versus Herbert game, part 2 for the Oregonian Pride on Sunday. We got the Ravens kicking the Saints' ass on a Monday nighter. And then this Thursday, we got good old MariGOAta, Oregonian Pride. I even got the 8th here myself for my own birthday. So let's kick off this birthday video with a beautiful intro rolled by our own Kebab Adachi. Hello everybody and welcome to the week 10 of the 2022-2023 NFL season and my prediction picks. I'm your host, Catherine, known as the Blind Canadian Cat. I say meow, I roll intros like those you've seen in the past, and I get it that I cut this and it doesn't look good now that my actual hair is coming out. Whatever, I kind of want the purple just for my own shits and giggles. Ravens bye week, I'm gonna rep, and I'm feeling good about me. So I'm gonna keep doing that. And while I keep feeling good about me, let's feel good about my last week here. I'll scoot over here so we can pop it here. Yes, you can look at the spread and say, I basically went 500. There was a bunch of pushes. I'm glad I got the Minnesota and Washington game at DC plus 3.5, which I was taking anyway. But I'm glad I got that. So not only did I get the win anyway, but DC did cover the 3. So I like that. But yeah, with all those -3s and teams winning by 3 exactly, some of which on game-winning field goals, or game-winning tries, more or less. It kind of pushed a lot of games, but it is what it is. I'm not even going to worry about it, because the straight-up plays and my totals. Twitter totals were on fire. We got the Thursday game, we got the Monday game. We were on fire with totals. So, I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. And with that, let's get on to these picks and get this show on the road. Thursday night. Like I said, for those who don't know, this Thursday, so probably by the time you see this video anyway, because it's only 10 p.m. right now on the Wednesday, but by the time this video is uploaded, it'll be Thursday. It'll be my 23rd birthday. So happy birthday to me. The NFL awards me with MariGOAta. I think the last time my birthday fell on a Thursday, it was actually the Ravens-Browns game. I think, and then it was still with Joe Flacco, I think. And like the mannequin challenge was popular at the time. I think that's the last time the Thursday night, or my birthday, fell on the Thursday, I think. But anyway, so yes, we get again another Thursday night football game on a Thursday, on my birthday, and we're gonna be MariGOAta. So, shut up, Chris. You can have Desmond Ritter after this game. I needed one more MariGOAta game. I got my Oregonian Pride last week, and now I'm getting birthday MariGOAta. After that, I don't give a fuck. Although at this point, the Falcons might win the division with MariGOAta anyway. So eat my whole asshole. But, yeah, like I said, I used the other week show for Carolina Jinx just because for this game. For this game specifically. I need Atlanta to win this game. I need MariGOAta to do that interview after the game. I need these. This is for me. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. This is for my own satisfaction. So the Falcons win, and you know what? Fuck it. Falcons blow them out. Although, they're not going to give me a high on the spread. So 2.5. I'll take it. Falcons win by 10 because fuck you. Cat's time to shine. It's my time. Let a girl be happy. Let a girl be happy. We got the Germany game. First game in Germany. I don't know if you saw, but I guess Bruce Irvin put out a tweet the other day. Since he's going to be playing in this Germany game, he's going to be the first player to play in like 5 different games, or 5 games in 5 different countries. Because I'm pretty sure he's played a Mexico game, a Europe games, yada yada. And I guess the NFL played a game in Canada. I didn't know this. I don't know off the top of my head, but I guess he played a game in Canada. But yes, you got that. And with Seattle and Tampa Bay, you get your win against the Rams. I'll give you that. Good job. That game was kind of just more of a who's not spiraling out of control so much, or who can save their season. Bucks, if they get in the playoffs, it's because they win the division because everyone else is underperforming. Rams, at this point, I don't trust them to win the division. So they need to get lucky and win some games here. Well, the problem is Seattle and Stanford are doing well, and the NFC East might send 3. So I think that was a couple years ago. The NFC East is sending 3 teams. But yeah. Anyhow, I like Seattle in this game because again, Tampa showed me nothing, and Seattle's on a fucking roll, and I love them. I won't say Super Bowl bound. I won't, because there are some other teams that do deserve benefit of the doubt. But keep an eye on this Seahawks team. Geno's found a way to get it rolling. Pete Carroll, honestly, deserves Coach of the Year consideration. I said that last week, but I'm going to say it again this week. Pete Carroll deserves Coach of the Year consideration. Or at least the I don't know who the GM's name is off the top of my head. But the balls to trade Russell Wilson and somehow make this season work. And those draft picks. Kenneth Walker, Tariq Woolen, whoever that other guy is. I don't remember all the names off the top of my head. Seattle looks really fucking good. And even if they don't win a playoff game, I'll just say even if they don't win a playoff game, Seattle is figuring shit out. Now that being said, I'm still on they should draft a quarterback with one of their first round picks. I'm still on that train. But at this point, let Geno ride the 2023 season as well. He has earned it at this point. But I'm taking Seattle. Fuck Tampa. I'm not trusting them. Give me Seattle. Miami to beat the Cleveland, but fucking I'm scared for Miami's defense. That defense has given up a lot of points to a lot of so-so teams. Although at this point, can we say Chicago's a so-so team? They're losing a lot of games, but Justin Fields is starting to look better and better. Get that guy some receivers or something. Give him literally anything. And he might. At least at this point, Justin Fields is so far looking by like the best quarterback in that class. Which is weird to say because you don't really trust Ohio State quarterbacks. But hey, he's looking at. Maybe there's hope for C.J. Stroud when he comes out. We'll see. Titans over Broncos. To be honest, I don't want to touch this game because I still don't know who's going to be starting for quarterback in Tennessee and Denver. I don't want to fucking touch Denver. I don't. I really don't. Bears through the Lions. I think the Bears are figuring out more than the Lions so recently, so I'll give them an edge. Or at the very least, they can put up. I don't know. Detroit's inconsistent with putting up points. Some games they'll put up 27, 30, or whatever. In other games, you're lucky to get 10 of them. I don't know where Detroit's offense is doing. But at this point, all I know is this much. Justin Fields is going to run a bunch, and I don't think Detroit's going to be able to stop that running. So yeah, give me Chicago. Giants take care of the Texans, although admittedly now, I feel like this is one of those games where the Texans might win. I mean, that Thursday night game with Philly, I don't know if Philly's just not caring or what it is, but... And I gotta think Houston's gonna win, like, at least one more game, or 2 more games probably against Jacksonville later in the season, but I gotta think Houston wins one more game. That being said, I'm gonna trust the Giants. The Giants have earned faith. I'm not holding the loss to Seattle against New York, because that was a nip and tuck until the special teams fucked it up. And outside of that, the Giants have been doing really well. I like Seattle. I really like Seattle. So the fact that the Giants lose that game doesn't bother me at all. Giants, again, this is another one of those, hey, we're giving you benefit of the doubt. Go win this game. Go prove it. Go get it. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Chiefs blow out the Jags, but the last time I checked, fucking Chiefs don't know how to blow out people they should blow out. So, I don't know. This might be one of those things where if you can, if you like teaser plays, maybe tease it down to 3.5, or tease up Jackson, but to plus, I think, what is it, 15 or whatever? I don't know. The Chiefs should win this game. And if it's by 3, then, well, we all lose life, but Chiefs should win by more than 3. They should. I don't know what Josh Allen's injury is for Buffalo. I don't. I know it's like the elbow or whatever, but it's like, I don't. Is he gonna play? Is he not gonna play? I don't know. Is Jordan Poyer gonna play? Is anyone gonna play? I don't know. I'm taking the Bills for now because if Josh Allen's healthy, I trust them. And again, this might be just me trusting them more than the Vikings. But does anyone really trust the Vikings? You tell me. Okay. Next couple of games are honestly toss-ups if you ask me, but I think Pittsburgh could realistically beat the Saints, and I'm hearing T.J. Watt might be back. But you could go either way with this game. I'm going with Pittsburgh for the sole purpose. Oh, I guess it's not the sole purpose, but partially because, like, in the pickup game, lean to, I don't know. I have no reason, really. I don't know why I'm lying. I have no reason. I'm going with Pittsburgh. Yeah, I don't know why I'm pretending like I have a reason. I don't have a reason. This game's going to be a shit show, and it's going to be low scoring. Because whether or not T.J. Watt comes back, fucking Andy Dalton probably won't be able to throw much anyway, because that O-line keeps getting hurt and he has no weapons. And the Steelers can't score 20 anyway, so it's going to be a shit show of a game anyway. And both teams are going to be probably picking top 10 in the draft. The Raiders and the Colts, this game intrigues because Indy, I'm yes and no on the firing of Frank Reich. I get it, but I feel like Indy as an organization did not really do any favors to the coach. You think you're building a dynasty with Andrew Luck? I don't know why that felt forward to say. But then he unexpectedly retires, and then you play this quarterback carousel and think it'll work. It won't work. It's not going to work. And, yeah. But hiring Jeff Saturday definitely feels out of nowhere, too. I'm curious to see what he does, because I love watching him on First Take, but I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't. But, yeah. We'll give it a go. But this game... After losing to Jacksonville, I don't want to touch the Raiders either. But the Colts are also ass. Both these teams are ass, and I don't want to touch any of them. But the fact that the Raiders are laying 6 here... You know what? Toss up. Raiders win, Colts cover, because, fuck it. I don't want to bet either of these teams, so I'm going to win one or the other. I don't care. Or I'll win both. Raiders will win by 3, and I'll be happy. But either way, this is by, fuck you, I don't want to touch either of these teams. Especially the Raiders. You want me to lay 6 to the Raiders after they just lost to Jacksonville by blowing a 17-point lead? No. Rams beat the Cardinals. I don't know what to say about the Cardinals. I don't know what to say about the Rams. I don't want to touch this game either, to be honest, but I think the Rams are better than the Cardinals, and that's all I got. That's all. The Rams tend to beat the Cardinals anyway, so fuck it. Cowboys and the Packers, because after the Packers losing the Lions, I don't want to touch the Packers ever again. So fuck you. Dallas is going to win and blow you out, probably. Although, in irony's sake, if there was one game that Aaron Rodgers is going to randomly, oh, hey, wait, that's right, I'm a back-to-back MVP candidate, and I don't care who my wide receivers are, I'm here to shit on Dallas because fuck y'all, that's why. Yeah, so. Knowing my luck, Green Bay will win that game, but I'm going to take Dallas -5 anyway because fuck you, Green Bay, you got to go earn it now. It's 5 games in a row you've lost, and 3 of them to teams who you have no business losing to, honestly. And then these last 2 games, I kind of tossed up, to be honest. I wasn't really sure which way to lean. But here's what I did. I looked at it, I saw that I had Seattle and Pittsburgh, and I'm like, you know what? Just for you, Justin, I'm going to play the Rule of 4 game. And not only am I going to play it, with 2 games left and 2 games I'm flipping the table either way for, fuck it. Give me the Chargers over the Niners, and give me the Commanders over the Eagles. For the sole purpose of no team goes undefeated. Taylor Heinicke has a way of kind of trolling teams, or like getting under some skins and winning a couple of games you don't expect him to win. And DC kept it close with Minnesota. I was looking at that game. The reason I took that 3.5 is if Commanders found a way to keep that game close or win it outright, I would definitely take them against the Eagles. They did enough that I am 100% sold. And even if you aren't sold, okay, will I be shocked if Philly wins? No, I won't. In fact, Philly will probably win anyway. But even if you are on the Philly side, the fuck are you telling me to lay 11 to these guys? I am not laying 11. Also, hello folks, pay attention. Remember a couple of years ago when I said the double-digit spread things are a trap? And I went on like a 5 out of 6 or like a 7 out of 8 run where double-digit spreads did not cover? We're going to bring that up again. There were 3 double-digit spread favorites last week. None of them covered. None of them. So you know what? As the only double-digit spread game anyway, give me that. Give me that in a heartbeat. I will gladly take the Commanders to cover the 11 against the Eagles. 100%. And not that I do Monday night games on the Cap Parlay of the Week, but if I were Justin and this was one of those bronze, silver, gold, platinum pick things, this would be up there with gold or platinum. Like, I am dead serious. Commanders plus 11 to me is probably one of the few locks of this week, or this weekend, or whatever you want to say. I am that confident in it. I will roll with that 100%. I will go to my grave with that. Shit, fucking tattoo it on my arm. Commanders plus 11. On what would that be? November 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th? The 14th? Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. Give it to me. I'm so confident in that. And yeah, those are your picks. This week is the Cap Parlay of the Week. Yeah, we lost last week. Miami somehow couldn't tell the Bears to fuck off, so they couldn't cover 4.5 or 3.5 or whatever it was. And then the Packers just outright sucked. So we lost on those. So all well. So this week I did script it, I did analyze, and this is what I went with. We're going with Dolphins straight up, Giants straight up, Rams to cover because at 1.5 you probably bump it up to 2.5. If the Rams do win, they're going to win by at least 3. Saints Steelers under, Vegas Colts under. Betting unders are evil, but at this point, if you want me to trust any of these teams scoring points, you're crazy. Although, you should look at the fucking Titans-Broncos. I don't know what it'll be by the time you see this, but when I was looking somewhere, it was at 36.5. That total's at 36.5. For anyone who's new to gambling or doesn't know how gambling works, let me tell you, totals that go under 40 are rare, but usually that's like 39.5, 39, maybe 30.5. That shit's at 36.5. That almost never happens. And which is ironic, because Tennessee can score. They're not going to pop 30 on anyone, but they can put 17 or 20, no problem. And Denver, they might be good for 16. I think they scored 16 like 4 times this year. Like, I would have had zero problem with that at 40. Like, I would have had zero problem with that being at 40. But the fact they put that at 36.5, that is very indicative of certain things. Very indicative. But Lord, but yeah, that's the Cap Parlay. We're going Dolphins straight up, Giants straight up, Rams cover, should be fine. Saints Steelers under, Vegas Colts under. Those are the Parlay of the week. We'll hit fantasy. I'll drop up here so you can see it down here. We went 3-1. We lost in the LOA. And realistically, we should have lost in the Dynasty League that Chris runs. But because my opponent hadn't probably touched his lineup in 4 weeks, leaving players like Justin Jefferson and Dallas Goedert on his bench. But because he had Joe Mixon in his starting lineup, Joe Mixon almost single-handedly fucked me over. But because of the bench players and the inconsistent lineup judgment, I was able to sneak away. Mostly thanks to Justin Tucker, but also thanks to the Ravens defense at the last minute deciding to give Jawan Johnson that touchdown. Because Andrews didn't play, so I had to get Jawan Johnson because there's another fucking Ravens fan in this league who, of course, grabbed Isaiah Likely almost 5 seconds after Mark Andrews was somewhat doubtful. Of course. But, yeah. 3-1. With matchup, we got Nate at this point. No, that game right now. I'm 4th, Nathan's 5th. That game, whoever wins that will go into 4th. Or will stay in 4th because Nathan right now is beating me on points. So, if Nathan wins that game, he'll bump up to 4th. If I win, I'll get like a 2-game lead on him. Which I could really use. Because now losing to Christopher's up there in the 5-win team too, so. With him, Sean's at 8-1, Mike at 7-2. I need wins fast. I cannot be afford to losing games. We're playing Zach, aka Muser, in Discord's Finest, who's got a fucking stacked roster. I just looked at it the other day. He's got, what was it, I think Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, and he picked up Kenneth Walker. He beat me to that one too. So he's got a stacked running back core on that. Lord have mercy. Playing Luigi, who I'll just say here, Subleaf wanted me to throw this game on purpose just so we can get a win, and I thought about it. I really did, but no, I'm not gonna throw games. I'm not. And then in the Antioch Coast, speaking of which, hi, we're playing Justin this week. Hi, Justin, and I don't get any of my Ravens players for this game. What does that mean realistically? Not that Andrews or Edwards were healthy, but that also means I don't get Tucker or any of the defensive player I had for them. So, of course, I got to play Justin in the Ravens bye week, but it is what it is. We roll with it. We'll figure it out. We are the 1 seed for a reason. We got to keep building up our good name. Keep all these other teams who are 2 games or 1 game behind, keep them down. No. My 1 seed. Mine. But I got to keep making smart decisions here. But with that, that is that. And that is all from me. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you follow me on my Twitter, my Canadian Cat CP. My Instagram, Blind Canadian Cat. I'm posting a little more on there, but it's like mostly shit posts or like Celeste memes. But hey, I'm there. I'm active. Yada yada. Hop into the Discord. We're getting more people to join. We got all sorts of people from all sorts of leagues and friendships and communities. Yada yada. Follow them all. And pop on to Twitch. I'm learning to stream on my computer now, which you've seen lately. So I can do more Twitch streams on the PC, which means I'm exploring games. That chess video I did notice got a lot of love, so I might do another chess thing here soon. But until then, that is all from me, Catherine, known as the Canadian Cat, your resident Oregonian who is now living in the Midwest. And I say choose peace, accept love, and have